What's up, y'all? We're gonna get into some car shopping today. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. I um, I I love car shopping. I bought probably and sold 250 cars in my lifetime. Kind of know how to navigate through it. I want to share some ideas with you guys. Hopefully, you'll find this helpful, and you can apply some of these things to hopefully save yourselves a lot of headaches. So today, we're just gonna focus on Craigslist. So let's get into it. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pretend that I'm in LA, and a couple of things that you want to do right away is select owner. Reason why you want to do that is because dealers need to make a living. They have overhead to pay for. Chances are you probably get better deals with owner cars. The other thing I look at is title status clean. Definitely want clean. You don't want a salvage title. You don't know how hard that car was hit. If the insurance company is salvaging a car, chances are it's sustained quite a bit of damage, and you don't want to be the person that finds out later down the road you're driving the car and the alarm goes off for no reason, and you can't figure out why. And that's happened to me, actually. That's a true story, so I don't want that to happen to you. So let's just say, for the fun of it, like, let's just cruise through some of these cars, see if anything kind of like pops off the page to me. You got some classics here. This is definitely not an owner. Simi Valley, and again, Simi Valley here. That's the same dealer. They just put their car under the owner's tab because they probably thought it might get better views that way. So, wait, as an FjCruiser, I love the FjCruiser, so maybe we'll take a look at an FjCruiser today. Great cars. Let's see what else kind of like pops off the page that I like. Any car that jumps, oh, this is a beauty. This is not for sale, or if it is for sale, it's going to be 135 grand, and it's a 64, which is a little overpriced. Let's see if it is 135 grand. Let's see, 17,000 miles. Let's see, 370, telescoping over 40 years. Ooh, was in a museum and professionally taken care of. So yeah, a little high for a 64, but hey, you know what? It doesn't hurt to ask. So that would be a car that I would totally dig, but not right now. It's not in the budget, man. All right, so let's get into let's look for an FjCruiser. So I'm just gonna type in a search bar FjCruiser, and one of the things I definitely want to make sure that I get is a four-wheel drive FjCruiser. The two-wheel drive FjCruisers are worth a lot less than the four-wheel drive. And if you're going to do any kind of going in the snow or off-roading at all, you want to have a four-wheel drive. It's worth to spend couple $1,000s more and get yourself a four-wheel drive. So let's look. 2008, 2007 here. This one 9300. This is 15.5. Chances are this has got lower mileage, 134,000. Chances are this is a two-wheel drive. So let's just find out. Let's see, there's the VIN right here, 6-cylinder, gas, automatic, SUV. And does it say if it's a two-wheel drive or a four-wheel drive? Somewhere in here it should have it, but we can look at the photos and see if they got a little sly with not taking the photo of the center console where the shifter is. That's what would tell us if it's a four-wheel drive or not. And looks like they might have gotten a little sly. So I'm going to assume that this is a two-wheel drive vehicle, and that's why it's only $9,300, and that makes sense, right? So now, why the big price difference between a 2008 and a 2014? The 2014s, 2010 and above, got a little bit of an upgrade in the engine. They got a little beefier rear end. They became a little bit more reliable, and they fixed one of the few flaws that the FjCruisers has, which is they had a knock sensor, which if you put bad gas, it adjusts the timing for you. That's what the knock sensor does. In the 2007, it was smack like in the middle of the engine, and you had to take a bunch of things apart to get to it. 2010 and above, they relocated it, so that didn't become a big job anymore. The other one would cost you probably like thousands of dollars. So this one is a 6-speed, which is kind of cool. I like it, but some people don't. So this might right away push you to the no bucket. To me, it's kind of cool. It's got 89,000 miles. I think the price is a little high. It would be perfect price if this car was in perfect condition, but it's not in perfect condition. It's got this weird bumper guard, and it looks like one side is a little bit higher than the other. And let's see what else. It had like something that was hit in the rear, like the bumper shows some damage in the rear. Like personally, if I'm going to ask 34,000 bucks, I'm going to get that fixed. I don't want people to think like, what else did you not get fixed? And you're passing on to the next person. So cool car. Love these cars. 34 would probably push it out of the range for what they're asking for this car. This one looks like a pretty good deal, 15.5 asking price. But let's navigate through some of the other ones. The yellow one, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of it. Silver, this kind of like cream color, I dig. 200,000 miles. Now I got to tell you, if it's a 200,000 mile car and it's anything but a Toyota, I would say run real fast, but not with a Toyota. You'll see these things doing well over 300. Well, this one is right off the bat not going to be, it's going to be a no-go. Overheated, seized engine, ain't happening. Even with an overheated seized engine, 6,500, that's a lot of cash. You can probably get an engine for $3,000. You're probably going to spend 2,500 for somebody to put it in. Then you got a used engine in there. So this thing is more like, to me, $3,500, $4,000 car is a fair market value for this thing. This one looks kind of legit, and I know it's got a little bit higher mileage, but we're going to get into that one in a second. I just want to see if there's anything else. The yellow doesn't really do anything for me, like I said. And this one has 173,000 miles. It's kind of close to it. And this one's cool, but again, price way too high. Market is soft right now, just so you guys know. So it's like not a seller's market anymore. Some cars are doing well, but overall, not really. Let's look at this one. This one's intriguing because it's got 156,000 miles. A lot of meat left on this bad boy. Right off the bat, I don't even know where this is, but it looks like Los Angeles. It looks like somebody took a photo in front of it, like a Beverly Hills home, which is kind of cool. So looks kind of cool. Looks like it's lifted. Silver, which is a good color. And interior, can't really tell because it's dark. The photos are dark. I would probably ask for more interior photos. The other thing to look for on these FjCruisers is rust. The frames are prone to rust, and you don't want to get stuck doing the work to get the frame squared away. As a matter of fact, a lot of times when they're so badly rusted, you can't drive them. They're unsafe to drive. All right, let's see what this guy says or this girl says. 4x4, automatic, 156K. Original miles with Carfax, like that. Send me the Carfax. Runs amazing. Of course it does. It's a Toyota. Excellent engine and transmission. That's what makes it run amazing. Ice cold AC. Yeah, everything works on a Toyota. That's why I like it. Hot heater. Truck is lifted. I don't know if I mentioned this, but my daughter has one of these cars. Nice big tires. What size? Roof rack. Clean inside and out. Touchscreen stereo. Surround sound. Reg is good. Pink slip in hand. We actually don't have pink slips anymore. I actually have a pink slip from a car from like ages ago. Just recently passed smog. You got to get a smog check if you're buying a car in California. The seller has to provide you a smog check. Family owned. Love this. What would I ask this person right here if I was buying this car? I would ask them, has it been in any accidents? Do you have the maintenance record? If so, can you tell me what the latest maintenance has been on the car? Do you know of any known flaws with the car? Has it ever been painted? Anything like that? And, you know, feel comfortable asking, why are you selling it? That's a really, really good question. And you may get like weird answers, and that's something that you want to shy away from if somebody's creating a story around it. And then ask them, do you actually live there? Because that looks kind of legit. And I would buy that car from you if you actually lived there and you had all that money to maintain the car. That would be a good thing. So then 17.5, I don't know about that. Like I said, my daughter bought one 2 years ago. The market has gotten softer. This car, to me, good buy would be 13.5. 13.5, fair buy would be like 15 grand. Both you, the buyer, and the seller walk away happy, shake hands, belly bump, and go grab a beer. So that's what I would do with that one. So let's see if there's another one that kind of pops off the page at me. Like I said, the yellow one. It's a little, 19.8 is way too high for 173,000 miles. Yellow, FjCruiser, that's a 2007. 2007 was the first year. That's way too high for that. 165,000, again, 16. Sure. That's a definite maybe. And let's see, 89,000 miles, 2004. We saw that one. And let's see if there's any that are like out of market, which they may be. I like the blue color personally. Like I said, you don't shy away from these cars that have 200,000 miles if you get a deal. Look at this one, 280,000 miles. This one, 214,000. And people constantly post cars that have 300,000 miles and above. Great, great cars. I'm a big fan, and they drive awesome. They look like tanks on the inside. You feel like you're driving a tank, and it's a cool ass Toyota. Big FjCruiser fan. I have an FJ62 myself, which has nothing to do with these cars. It's a whole different beast on its own, but I'm a huge, huge fan of Toyotas. And I would give 2 thumbs up to grab a Toyota FjCruiser. And I also think that these cars in the future are going to go up, because I think that they kind of hit a chord with some people, and they're going to view them as like future potential collectibles, which is kind of crazy that Toyota stopped making these things. They're kind of like not thinking right. What is wrong with you, Toyota? All right, that's it for this video, and I think we hit the FjCruiser good enough for today, and we'll post more videos about other cars. Like the channel, give me the thumbs up. If you want a car you want me to check out in your area, send me exactly what you're looking for, and I'll do a video for you, and I'll let you know, hey, go look at this one, or go look at that one, or just stay away from this one. It's going to be nothing but problems. I wish you guys luck. Keep motoring. Go find your car and drive it, and have a lot of fun. Peace out.